Starting gate now in motion for race 6. 8-5 on Joe Domino. 5-2 on Jack Wacker. Here they come. Here they come. They are off. Unfiltered starts well behind the rest of the field. Out for the lead is Motoring Michael on the inside. There goes 10 Chances, also quickly up, and Rockin' Dandy will be third here early on. Next is Jack Wacker, then Sausage Fingers. Advancing up on the outside comes Joe Domino as the field goes on to the turn. And now moving up to take the lead, it is 10 Chances. 10 Chances leads the way through a 27 4/4. Motoring Michael is second, then 2 behind that to Rockin' Dandy. Moving in 4th position is Jack Wacker. A length and a half back of that to Sausage Fingers. Next comes Joe Domino. Then there's 2 back of that to Town's Rockstar, followed by Vel Gorgeous Sammy. Another 3 off to Vel Mark Let's Roll, and Unfiltered is the trailer. They're coming past the half-mile mark now, and the half is up in 58 4. Moving to the turn, and it is Motoring Michael in front. Motoring Michael by a length. Coming right back up on the outside, though, is 10 Chances. 10 Chances now reclaims the lead. Motoring Michael is second. Here comes Jack Wacker up third. Moving next fourth is Rockin' Dandy. Advancing up on the outside of that is Sausage Fingers. Then completing that lead grouping is Joe Domino as they come to the top of the stretch. 3/4 in 1:28 4. Off the turn and now moving in the stretch. The leader is still 10 Chances. Up on the outside comes Jack Wacker, Sausage Fingers, and Joe Domino farther out. Motoring Michael is down at the inside. It's 10 Chances leading. Jack Wacker surging. Here comes Joe Domino on the outside, coming quickly. Still 10 Chances. Jack Wacker, Joe Domino here nearest the grandstand. Joe Domino's in time. Second was Jack Wacker, then 10 Chances, and Motoring Michael in 1:57 flat. Domino, owned by Mary Van Boven and Mark Middlestat. Karlee Roach is the trainer. Michael Oosting, the winning driver. Bred by Alan Troyer of Indiana. Race 6 results are now official. $5 to win, $3.60 to place, $2.80 to show, $2 exacta 8-3, $17.40, 50-cent try 8-3-4, $13.40, the 20-cent superfecta 8-3-4-1, $14.82. Seventh race field coming on to the racetrack now. Number 1 is Julietta, owned by William Hart, trained by Michael Hitchcock. Mitchell Cushing is the driver. Number 2, Fabage, owned by Finn Racing LLC. J.D. Finn the trainer, Jared Finn the driver. Number 3, Mystical Sarabe, owned by Mystical Marker Farms LLC. Joel Smith the trainer, and Michael Oosting is the driver. Number 4 is Simply Swan, owned by JP Racing LLC. Joe Putnam trains and Joey Putnam drives. Number 5 is Queen Margarita, owned by Cheyenne Yoder. James Yoder trains and drives. Number 6 is Miss Smead, owned by Eash Racing Stable Incorporated. Don Eash trains and drives. A field of 6 trotting 1. Starting gate in motion for race 7. Even money on Simply Swan. 2-1 Queen Margarita. 5-2 on Miss Smead. Here they come. They are off. Queen Margarita off to an alert beginning. Simply Swan to the inside second, but Queen Margarita is going better, and Queen Margarita is the leader. Simply Swan is second. Fabaj races along in third. Then it's Mystical Sarabi with Julieta, and the early trailer is Miss Smead, as the half dozen now go on to the turn. And moving with the lead, Queen Margarita over Simply Swan by a length and a half. Fabaj races in third. Quarter miles up in 28 and 4. Not much pace on here, as going on to the backstretch, the leader is Queen Margarita. Queen Margarita by 2. Simply Swan second by 2. Fabaj is third by 2. And then it's Mystical Sarabi moving along in fourth. Fifth is Julieta. Miss Smead now takes to the outside and is rallying up from last. Continuing to the far turn, it is Queen Margarita in front. Moving in second is Simply Swan. Now up into third, Miss Smead. The half's up in 59 and 1. Miss Smead is third. Following the cover along is Julieta. Fabaj is down on the inside. And the trailer now is Mystical Sarabi. On to that turn they go. Queen Margarita is trying to go all the way in front. Queen Margarita still there a length and a half. Miss Smead now up into second. Simply Swan is racing in third. And Julieta is up on the outside of Fabaj. The trailer is Mystical Sarabi as they're coming to the top of the stretch now. 3/4, 128 and 3. In the stretch, Miss Smead has come on to take the lead here on the outside. Miss Smead now to the front. Simply Swan is trying to rally along now as Queen Margarita is back in third. Down on the inside comes Fabaj. It is Miss Smead with the lead here in deep stretch. Miss Smead now moving away by 2. Simply Swan is second. Miss Smead the winner. Simply Swan finishes second. Fabaj is third. Fourth was Queen Margarita in 1:55 and 4. The last 4 starts for Miss Smead. The results are official. $760, $240, and $280 for Miss Smead. $2 exacta, $6.4, $13.40. The field for race 8 coming onto the racetrack. Number 1, Topville Celebrity, owned by Sarah Nicole Conrad, Gregory Samples, Carson Mason, and Carter Nicholas Conrad. Charlie Conrad is the trainer, and Robert Taylor is the driver. Number 2 is Skyway Beach, owned by Eash Racing Stable Incorporated. Don Eash is the trainer. Gerald Miller is the driver. Number 3, Hoosier Chip, owned by Thurl Hensley. Neil Coleman is the trainer, and Trace Tetrick the driver. Number 4 is Cleto's Bet, owned by Janice Chrysler. Randy Chrysler trains and drives. Number 5 is American Era, owned by Eash Racing Stable Incorporated. Don Eash trains and drives. Number 6, Oh No, It's My Mother-in-Law, owned by Sarah Nicole Conrad. Charlie Conrad trains and drives. Number 7 is Heartbreaker Elvis, owned by Robert Silverberg, John Swartz Jr., James Eaton, and Philip Langley Estate. Steve Bowder is the trainer, and Kyle Wilfong the driver. Number 8, Breeze Shooter, owned by Margaret Bland, trained by Kevin High. Clint Coy is the driver. Number 9 is Joshua Fulton, owned by Jacob Smith, trained by Alvin Miller, with Ricky McCumber Jr. Race 8 is starting gate in motion for race 8. Co-favorite to 2-1 are Hoosier Chip and Cleto's Bet. Here they come. They are up. And starting well from the outside is Joshua Fulton. Joshua Fulton wants that early lead and goes right up to grab it. Hoosier Chip is next, and advancing on the outside is Oh No, It's My Mother-in-Law. Cleto's Bet has settled in fourth as the field now moves on the turn. Then in behind that comes Top Bill Celebrity, who is fifth. Sixth is Skyway Beach. Then a length and a half behind that comes American Era, followed by Breeze Shooter and Heartbreaker Elvis is last, opening quarters 27-2. They're on the back stretch now, and it's Joshua Fulton who has the lead. Joshua Fulton now moving up to the outside. There goes Hoosier Chip, and Hoosier Chip goes right on by and takes over. Hoosier Chip now leads Joshua Fulton. Moving third is Cleto's Bet as they approach the half-mile mark, and they're past the half in 58 seconds. Hoosier Chip is first. Joshua Fulton is second. Cleto's Bet now in third. Moving to the inside, Top Bill Celebrity fourth. Stalling up on the outside is Heartbreaker Elvis, who is trying to advance while wide. They're midway around the turn, and Hoosier Chip is in front and has that lead now out to 3 lengths. Joshua Fulton trying to keep pace. Cleto's Bet is moving up to the outside now and is making a pursuit of this leader. That leader is Hoosier Chip, 3/4, 127. Hoosier Chip in front by 4. Cleto's Bet might have gotten going a little late, is now up into second. Trying to move up is Joshua Fulton, staying on very nicely here, but Hoosier Chip is the leader. Make that lead now 5. Hoosier Chip is all alone through the stretch. Hoosier Chip is gone. Goodbye. Hoosier Chip wins with Trace Tetrick in the bike. Second, Joshua Fulton, a very nice effort to hold that. And third was Cleto's Bet, then American Era, 154-4. Three, Hoosier Chip, owned by Therrell Hensley, Neil Coleman the trainer, Trace Tetrick the driver. The breeder is Melvin Schwartz of Indiana. A 3-year-old gelding by Hypnotic Blue Chip out of Bluebird Tizzy by Kilowatt. Results of race 8 are now official. $5, $3.40, and $2.20 across the board on Hoosier Chip. $2 exacta, $3.9, $42. 50-cent try, $3.94, $34.50. 20-cent super, $3.945, $41.82. $2 pick 3, $863, $67.80.